Salud,
Salud.
bitch. Citrusy.
That's a fucking great IPA.
Word.
This ain't no endorsement,
Nope.
but I fucks with Steve Austin. So, it's a fucking hell of an IPA.
And that's the bottom line because the pod said so.
What he said.
Yes, sir.
That shit is good. I like it.
Word up. Thank you, Steve. Good beer.
I mean, if you want to send us a whole bunch,
Yeah, cases.
holla at us.
Yeah.
poddinuspodcast@gmail.com. Let's talk, Steve.
Let's talk.
But yeah, man. So what's good, bro? I'll see you in a minute.
I know, man. Shit.
It's been a fucking long time.
Word up. Been on a whole hiatus out here.
Yeah. Yeah. I just needed some time.
Time.
I needed to unwind.
Reevaluate things in your life.
Yeah. Word. That, recharge. Shit like that.
Yeah, it's important to do that every once in a while, man.
Word up, man. I mean, I don't know if anybody missed us. Nobody's hit me up like, hey, where's the pod? We missed 2 whole weeks.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything.
I think deep down, like somewhere around here, they kind of missed us a little
Like
bit.
Tanya, Yokati, where y'all at?
Word.
Y'all rocks. You know what I mean?
Word.
But they hit me up for it. Yeah, man. I just need some time. I went to DR.
Oh, DR. How was DR, man?
DR was fucking amazing. It was short. I went there for a wedding. Went there Friday. Came home Monday. Friday, I landed like noon Friday. So I still had most of Friday. Then there was a lot of like wedding stuff. Because there's an itinerary you got to follow.
Yep.
Like, we had a white party we had to attend, and the wedding, then the reception, all that stuff. Sunday's the only day we really had to ourselves. So we did some excursions.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. We did it was like a buggy tour. I mean, I'm a little depressed, a little sad about it. I couldn't have as much fun as I wanted because Chocolate Bay was being a little extra. Love you, Bay. But you was. So the buggy ride, you're supposed to like splash through fucking puddles of mud.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, babe, don't do it. Because she decided to wear like Gucci sneakers.
So you got to pack like shitty shit to go out there.
What do you mean?
Like to do the excursion, like shit that you don't care about?
Oh, bro, like I had on like a whole like one of those dry fast shirts and my swim trunks.
Oh, yeah.
So because I was like, once I get all like dirty and muddy, I'm gonna go right in the shower, boom, get it off, and then so we paid for it was like a package. We had the buggy ride, buggy tour in the morning, and that we started like at 7:45 to pick us up, and we did that shit till about let's say 1, and then around 1:40 they picked us up, and they drove us out to some beach, and we got on a catamaran boat, and we went out to the ocean or whatever, did some I did anyway, snorkeling, but like bootleg snorkeling. Like I'm thinking when they said snorkeling, you're gonna go down and be on the bottom of the water. Nah, they gave you the goggles and the whole mouthpiece.
You just look under the water,
and they said put your head under the water. So my head was just like, like that's it. But I will say, like, so when I was on the boat, and you look at the water, you couldn't see through the water. It wasn't like glass. Like it just looked like an ocean, like blue. But then when you got in the water and you put your head under that shit, that's when it looked like all glass. Like you could see everything. You see coral reef, you can see the fish and everything. I was like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah.
So I was out there for a couple, about 15, 20 minutes until that whole mouthpiece shit. So like you have the long tube and then you have the little curved part that you put into the mouth and it connects, right? So I'm like, put my head under the water. This shit disconnects. And when I inhale, fucking ocean water right down my throat. Pause. And
shit.
yeah, I was about to drown. And I was like,
oh, that shit went to your windpipe.
Bro, that shit just went down. I jumped up, started coughing out ocean water, said, I'm done.
Yeah.
Swam my ass back to the boat and got back up on the boat. And that was
I want to go back to land, please.
Yeah, but it was fun. And yo, bro, that salty ass ocean water, that shit burned the shit out my throat for a good 45 to an hour. I was like, the whole time.
That shit'll clear you right up, though.
Telling you, man.
You had a sinus infection going in the ocean,
bro.
Straight afterwards.
But yeah, that was DR was fun, man. I want to go back, but I want to go for an extended period of time.
Word.
No less than a week. It was nice waking up and looking out my balcony, and it was like paradise.
Yeah.
Palm trees and just beautiful. I loved it. I can't wait to go back. Now I got the travel bug. I want to travel. I want to.
Yeah, once you go,
I told my girl I want to go to Puerto Rico. I've never been to Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
I want to go to Greece.
Yeah, Greece is.
You know what I mean, there's a
lot of nice spots in the world, bro. Waiting to be explored.
And I can't wait. So, yeah, she was talking about. It was fun. I was out there with her sister, her brother-in-law, her daughter went, her niece. It was fun. I had fun with them. It was cool. I enjoyed it.
Then you came back to Jersey.
Yeah, bro. I was stuck in DR. Like my mind was stuck in DR for like another week. I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to deal with shit. That's one of the reasons I didn't come to this podcast today. Like literally, I landed on Monday, and we said we was gonna record the next day. And I'm like, no, I don't want to.
I don't blame you.
I don't want to. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to be bothered. I just wanted to like I said, relax and recharge.
Yeah.
But like it's just there was a lot of frustration, a lot of stress. I mean, like this shit, I love doing this shit, but it just got to a point where I was like, I'm not having fun right now. Not having fun. And felt almost like work. Stressful, like work. And I'm like, nah, come on, man. I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like we did this shit so long, and it was no matter what, it was fun. And then just before DR, it just didn't get fun. It wasn't fun anymore. So I said, nah, let me just take my time. I ain't talked to Steph. I barely talked to Guy, and if I did talk to Guy, it wasn't pod shit.
Yeah,
it was homie shit.
Yep.
That was it, man. So now we here, we back.
That's right.
I'm refreshed. I got my asshole batteries charged. So get ready. I'm on my shit.
That's great. That's great. And you already know it's another edition of the Gemini Boys. Welcome.
Let's where's that? Get a round of applause for that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, and we can't bring in an episode without doing drops.
That's right.
So, should I let them know who we are?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I'm
Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Pod blah 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 guy blah 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 guy the pod pilot. That's right.
Hell
We
yeah.
are back in business.
Back in fucking business.
Thank you for tuning in, listening, however you listening.
Word. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, What's the other-
YouTube.
all them other shits I forgot because I've been gone so fucking long.
Y'all know where to find it though. The link tree.
Word up.
They got all the shit there. But yeah, man.
At Poddin Podcast on Instagram.
That's
in the
right.
bio, link tree, you got us right there. Everything you need to know.
And follow our Instagram pages.
Word. Pod Squad, Joey Grizz.
And Fly Guy the Pod Pilot.
It's on there too. You'll find us on there.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man. What you been up to?
Man, same old shit, grinding, trying to.
That don't sound fun.
Not really.
That don't sound like DR.
It does. It doesn't. I wish I was in DR.
What's up?
I need a break from Jersey, bro. On some real shit.
What's up?
Same though. Nah, but you know how it is, man. That's how I'm saying. I feel what you're saying with the whole break shit, recharge, because even being still here in the States, kind of felt like that too. You know what I mean? So it's good to be back. It's good to be doing what we do, because this is what we fucking do, people. Understand that. It's potting us. And man, it's like riding a bike.
I guess. Bro, did you see the news today? What's his name? Michael K. Williams?
Oh, yes. Saw the report that he had passed away. According to the reports, he was found dead in his apartment with and I want to use air quotes, drug overdose.
Or drug paraphernalia or some shit.
Yeah.
Of course.
So they I don't know what it is, yo, but a lot of the cases that's happening to, there's like a thing about fentanyl.
Oh, yeah.
In the news a lot.
Oh, I just saw somebody else that overdosed on fentanyl, laced cocaine. Oh man, it was a comedian.
Yeah.
I forgot. It was
Like last week,
three
right?
different comedians or something. Over the weekend I saw it.
Yeah.
It was like 3 comedians found dead with like fentanyl laced coke. Bruh. Y'all need to leave that shit alone.
Facts.
Like that shit's getting like weed is laced with it, coke, everything. Leave that, man. It ain't worth it, bro.
Word.
It ain't worth it.
And
I mean, I may be saying that because I don't suffer from that addiction, but it ain't worth it.
it's not worth losing your life over, that's for sure.
Not at all.
People are dropping like flies now. Like, and people, you know, I don't know if they overlooking the dangers or they just so like into the addiction that they just like going, they don't care. And it's like, bro, this shit's serious. So just be careful, people, man. I'm tired of seeing RIP things out there. Just, we know death it exists and people die every day, but man, RIP somebody else every day, bro. That's just sad, man.
Yeah. Leave that shit alone.
Please. It's tough. It's tough. But if like you have somebody that you know that might be into that, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to broach that topic without
I don't have a fucking problem with broaching the topic.
No, I know you don't. I'm saying a lot of people do because they don't want somebody mad at them.
Yo, I'd rather them fucking be mad at me than fucking dying.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
when are you gonna say it? When it's too late? Like, come on. Like you said, be mad, but at least you know, like, my intentions were good.
and eventually you'll get the fuck over it,
Exactly.
or you won't, And whatever, it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I know what I was doing. I know what I wanted for you and what I tried to do.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Bullshit.
It is.
Yeah. But that's sad, man. I like these movies, man.
No, he was
Fucking
he's a
Omar,
legend.
bro. Fucking Omar.
Omar from The Wire, if you don't know, guys.
Yeah, go watch that shit if you ain't never watched it. That shit is dope as hell.
Word.
He played Boardwalk Empire. He was Chalky.
Yep.
Chalky, what was it? Chalky Johnson? Chalky White? Some shit. I don't know. I know he was Chalky. Played a lot of good fucking roles, man.
Mm-hmm. He was from Brooklyn. So, he's a local guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West.
Oh boy, don't even start me, bro.
So
Yo,
give me your thoughts on
doo-doo.
Donda.
Doo-doo. That shit is doo-doo, nigga. That shit is trash. Bruh, there's literally 2 songs on there that I could even really listen to again.
Yeah.
There was one, I forgot the name of it. It was like he flipped a Lauryn Hill song.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you heard her and he sampled her.
Yeah.
That shit had like a kind of a bop to it. Like, all right, cool, I can fuck with it. And then it was the Griselda joint because I fucking love Griselda. But the rest of that shit was trash. Anybody that says it's not is fucking delusional. And they need to get his fucking dick out their mouth.
Woo!
For real, son. Like, that shit is trash.
In the knob.
Yo, bro, that shit is trash. It's nothing but a clusterfuck of synth keyboard sounds and fucking screeching vocals. Like, there's no lyrics of any value on it. There's nothing. He's saying nothing of any value in his lyrics.
No substance.
No substance at all. Like, the shit is trash, bro. Like, that shit is not even fucking hip hop. I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me. That shit ain't hip hop.
So why the hype then? Like,
because there's fucking dick riders out there. There's motherfuckers that wanna. All right, let's get something clear. Yes, Kanye was a musical genius.
Facts.
He was. He did some amazing things.
Yeah.
He's not no more. And I think he's taking that title of that people are putting on him as musical genius, and he's using it to do whatever the fuck he wants. He could take fucking whack ass sounds, put them all together, throw it out there, and people will jump on it because it's Kanye. That's the society we live in. The clout.
So
all that bullshit.
It's almost like getting a brand name shirt from like let's say Gucci or something.
Yeah.
And they have some stupid shit, but like, oh, it's Gucci though. It's hot. No, it's not.
Yeah. Didn't like Gucci put something out with like blackface on it?
Yeah, I think they had an ad.
No, I think they had a shirt or I don't know,
some shit like that.
But that's a couple years ago. People still rock that shit. People still rock it because of the fucking name. Bro, I will never. I'm not a name brand whore, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yes, I wear certain name brands. I wear Nike. You know what I mean? Honestly, that's really all I fucking give a fuck about. Like, Nike. That's it. My sneakers is Nike. I wear Reeboks. Not even Reeboks. I wear Adidas.
Three Stripe Life.
Jordans. Yeah, I got like a couple pair of shell toes. But I got the shell toe. I got the Adidas, like kind of like Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
My lady hates them. She bought them for me, but I love them. They're like shell toe Crocs. How can you go wrong? But anyways,
classic
word. So I don't know, man. Like people just. I don't think Kanye put out anything significant in a very long time. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it.
Do you think that most of the hype had to do with because of that very fact that he hasn't put out anything in significance or of significance in such a long time that people was just thirsting for anything from this dude?
Because you got people out there that's like these super fans that's super dedicated to anything he does.
Yeah.
Like he could record him taking a shit, put it on a song, and people were like, yo, that shit was fire.
They'd be
shit
like,
was dope.
oh shit.
Yo, that's different. he trying new things. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, yo, I want to hear that trying new things bullshit. Good music is good music. When you hear it, you know it. This is not good music.
No.
And people want to say I hate on Kanye. That's fine. But I know what Kanye is, like what he can do.
Like his capability.
Yes, I know what he's capable of doing. And he's not giving us that.
Yeah.
Like, just like I said, the lyrics was trash, right? There was nothing worth anything on it.
And like when we discussed before, you were saying it was a lot of repetitive shit.
Yes.
A lot of repeating like words.
Yes, the fucking hooks and everything. Like, most of the song was repeating the same fucking line over and over. Like, yo, real talk, that shit sounded like he was fucking casting a spell more than he was making music. It really did. Like, it was. I don't know, man. That shit just hit me wrong. I was like, I listened to the shit. I listened to it because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna. If I'm gonna give my opinion on the shit, I'm gonna really listen to it.
Yeah.
And I will listen to it to maybe like 20 seconds, 30 seconds left. When I couldn't take no more of the fucking song. And I would change it. Bro, like, real talk, I was driving my lady home and we was listening to that shit. She's like, all right, can you really put some good music on? Like, she didn't like it. The only song she liked was fucking Jail. She liked that one. I don't know why. I don't like it. I was underwhelmed by fucking Jay-Z's verse. Jay-Z can put out much better than that.
That's another one, bro.
Jay-Z's elevated his game in the last how many years? You know what I mean? 444 was dope. The shit he did with Meek was dope.
It's just that sometimes
I guess he felt like he had to dumb down his shit to be on Kanye's shit.
Yeah. I mean, the listener is not as, I don't want to use the word complex. I mean, intelligent. I'll just say they don't like, they don't want to think when they listen to music. I think they just want to be hypnotized to the beat, or like if you have a melody that goes with the beat, like if you just like with the beat and shit, they'll be like, oh shit, he flowing, bro. No, he's not.
I don't understand that. Like, I've always been a lyrics guy. I need good, dope lyrics.
Lyrics will always matter.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's the fucking song.
Like,
that's the fucking the meat and potatoes of the fucking song. That's like the heart of the song.
Right.
The beat is, you know what I mean? It drives it, but the heart of the fucking song is the lyrics, what you're saying. Especially in hip hop. Hip hop, the lyrics is the fucking message. It's the message you're trying to convey, what you're trying to tell people.
Yep.
Like, no matter what it is, if you talking about smoking a fucking blunt, the words is what matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, because you could always take a fucking song and switch it to another beat.
You can.
You know what I mean? DJ's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
So the beat is like literally interchangeable. You could change that shit out, whatever.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it can be taken off and put in a whole nother beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It can be, yeah.
So the lyrics is what matters. The beat, the fuck out of here, man. Yes, I love a good beat. I love a dope beat. But this shit, that synth board bullshit, that wasn't music, man.
Every song can't be that though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
If you did one or two with that shit, okay. But like everything's like ring, ring, ring.
That shit's trash.
I'm like, what?
Right. That shit was. That's what the fuck that was, man. Fuck you, Kanye.
Ah, man, you know what? I hope because of the trash that he put out, that people like started to appreciate Nas's album.
Nope. They own it. They own the Kanye shit. I've seen a lot of people like in threads and shit. Like, I don't know if it was like, I think it was Power 105. They put a post like, what do you think about Kanye's Donda album? And people were like, yo, that shit garbage, that shit trash. It was mad people talking shit like it's trash, it's trash. They were telling the truth. But you also had the ones out there like, nah, that shit was dope. Mad fire emojis. Come on.
That was the greatest.
Like, this shit is not fire. You need to burn this shit. Burn the masters. Get rid of it.
You need fire to burn it.
Erase it from your discography. This shit never happened. Trash.
The Men in Black, like, the light shit.
Yeah. Fuck at it. What? Like, ugh. I hate it, man. I hate that shit, bro.
We have lowered our standards as a society.
Yo, hip hop has lowered their standards significantly for a while now.
And it goes back to what you said. The love of the money has watered it down to like where people are, they don't really care about it anymore. It used to mean something. It used to be like an outlet. Like, remember when classic shit used to come on, bro? We came from an era.
I still remember when classic shit come on. I still now to this day when classic shit come on, I'm like, ooh, like,
bro. And we were in such a fortunate time where there was like so many and original things. Not everybody sounding the fucking same and like, oh, Kanye's coming out. And this guy.
You knew a fucking Timberland beat from an Alchemist beat, from a Havoc beat to a Dr. Dre beat to a fucking Swiss beat. Like, everybody had their own individual sound. RZA
and Primo.
Oh, speaking of which, Wednesday, season 2.
Oh yeah.
Wednesday,
Hulu.
Ooh, can't wait. But yeah, you had all these different producers creating beats with their individual unique style and sounds.
Yep.
And nobody bit off nobody because back then biting was it was frowned upon. Like, you
cardinal sin, bro.
Word, you get fucked up for biting.
Get blacklisted.
Now everybody biting and like, oh yeah, that shit dope. That shit dope. I'm like, yo, that shit sound like this and this and this. Like, how can you say that shit is dope when it sound like everything else that came out?
Exactly.
Everything, that shit is all trash.
And where's the variety? Like, the beauty of like when we came up listening to music is that because there was such a variety, we didn't get bored with shit.
Word.
And I appreciated the differences of everybody else. So like when I heard a Biggie song, I knew that it wasn't gonna sound like fucking Tupac, or it wasn't gonna sound like Redman. It wasn't gonna sound like Wu-Tang. Like, everybody had their own shit, and it was great.
Yep.
And the playlist used to be fucking strong.
And you knew Nas wasn't gonna sound like Jay-Z,
or DMX was gonna be him.
Nobody sound like DMX,
and Big Pun was gonna sound like Pun. Like,
nobody sound like Pun. You know what I mean? Like, everybody had their own
like
style.
KRS-One is like,
hey man, we're I don't know, man.
That was a beautiful time.
It feel crazy, man. I feel like my parents, when they were like, what are you listening to that shit for? But it's true, man. It could maybe I'm just old and out of touch. I don't know.
Nah, you not. You know what it is? After a certain time, there's like a shelf life for things. And once the money gets into it, and the higher ups start controlling the sounds.
I was watching an interview with Andre 3000, and he was talking about why he left rap alone.
Smart man.
And he said that after a certain time, he goes, the very nature of hip hop is you got to be hip, right? You got to be hip, and there's certain slang and shit that is used in the culture. And as you grow, as your time goes on, there's new slang and the younger kids are using new slang and shit, right? And he goes, so as I'm getting older, like, it looks crazy for me to be using that stuff. I just seem out of place. So I just left it alone. But I understand him, but I miss it.
And that's the thing, right? A guy like him that's so unique and that's very lyrical.
Like, he doesn't need to use new slang. He could still rap. He could be proper as fuck and still rap.
Yeah.
And still be dope as fuck.
He's an artist, man. That's the thing. Is the elements right now enough to bring out artists like that have that kind of creativity? Or has the bar been set so low that people will give you the bare minimum and people will just be happy and satisfied with that?
Yeah, as long as the beat bump.
That's some bullshit.
I remember one time this kid, I was working in the mailroom, and this kid, he was from Brooklyn. I don't remember his fucking name. His name is insignificant to me. But he was talking about a song, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? That song is trash. They don't even say shit in that song. He's like, it don't matter, but the beat bump, that shit go hard. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, as long as that shit got like that shit like boom, boom, and that shit rock. Like,
well, listen to EDM then, bruh.
word. Bye. Go listen to that whack shit.
I mean, if you really into the beat, fuck. Like, there's genres out there for that.
Nah, man, I don't know. I just get more disappointed every year with hip hop, where it's going.
It's going down a dark road.
It's going down the shitter.
Yeah.
It's shit. There's nothing good out there. I mean, you might have a surprise gem here and there, but that's it. I don't listen to the radio like that.
Nah, me neither.
I go to Spotify and I listen to Poddin's podcast, like y'all should be doing, or I listen to all my favorite old school artists because they still put out music.
They do.
AZ, dope. He still put out music. Nas, that last Nas shit was dope. Which one do you think is better, King's Disease 1 or King's Disease 2?
It depends, man. Like I like both of them a lot.
Yeah.
I'm still into like the second one right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if time goes on more, I could give you a more fair answer. But I might be prisoner of the moment. So I'll go with the second one.
Okay.
That one with Lauryn Hill is my shit, bro.
That shit is fire. I just love King's Disease 1 so much.
Nah, but King's Disease 1 was off the hook, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. When you are all-time great, like Nas, like that's what we want.
Bro, I like that. So there's been a lot of people talk about Nas. He chooses the wrong beats.
Yeah.
Right? Can't say his rhyming is impeccable. Can't say shit about him rhyming. The knock against Nas was his beat selection.
Yeah.
And that's why I like the King Disease 1 and 2 shit. Because he just went and got fucking Hit Boy.
Hit Boy.
And he just said, yo, just give me 2 dope ass fucking albums. And he just put dope ass lyrics on dope ass beats. And that shit is fire. It's that simple.
It is that simple.
That's simple.
But you know what? There's a lot of Nas beats that were actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, there were. But I'm just saying, like, that's a knock against him though. Like his beat selection isn't great.
Like what songs?
I'm not saying that's my knock against him.
No, because like I'm trying to understand what they.
Ether. They say Ether was a trash beat.
Maybe, but we wasn't really. I mean, Ether wasn't terrible either. Like the lyrics far outshine the beat. Like especially in a diss track, I don't care how the beat sound. But if you go through Nas's catalog and you hear like Nas's that's a fucking classic. Halftime Show.
Well, that's a premiere beat.
Yeah. Yeah, and he has a few premiere beats.
He does.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
you can't go wrong with Premiere.
No.
Premiere is fucking. I don't ever remember a whack Premiere beat.
There is none.
Okay, you're right.
He, man. It just sucks, man. It's frustrating and it sucks.
You're right.
Because we are fans and we try to give it a chance.
Listen,
And it's hard.
I know people was gonna talk shit about me about the Kanye shit. So I had to go give it a real good listen. I listened to it, and what I listened to was trash. I was being fair. I legit gave it a real listen, even though my girl didn't want to hear it. I said, nah, I gotta hear this shit. So I could give a good, honest opinion on this shit. And I didn't like it. It was trash. That's not fucking hip hop to me. It's not. Don't classify that as hip hop. If you want to call it like whatever other genre music, all right, call it that, and I know not to go listen to it.
Could we call it noise?
Nah, because some noise is better than that.
Damn.
They're saying.
After listening to that album, be like, damn. Oh man.
I don't know, man.
And
But like I said, there's still good hip hop out there.
there is.
You just got to go looking for it. And I do.
Now, were you able to dive into the Drake shit or not?
I got about 4 or 5 songs deep. I didn't listen to it all. I'm gonna finish it.
So from what you heard, did you like it? Did you not like it? Is it eh?
Well, I'm not a Drake fan, but I'll say this. It helps Drake out that I listened to it after listening to Donda.
That's a good point, bro.
Like, I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna ever sleep on Drake. He could run, he could rap.
Yeah.
He got it. I mean, is it his? Is he writing it? I don't know. Probably not. They say he got ghostwriters.
Belly, Kia Shine.
But whatever. But as a body of music, it was more listenable.
Yeah. He makes listenable music.
Yeah.
Like radio shit.
Yeah. So it was more listenable than Donda. And that's bad that I gotta compare it like that. And I gotta give Drake props because Donda was so trash that I gotta pick the lesser of 2 trash albums.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is, man. These 2 individuals are at a place where they could do whatever the fuck they want. They're gonna make their money off of it because they got these fucking fans that are devoted to them no matter what they do.
Yeah.
And it's like they got millions of these fans. Like, so they're gonna get their bread, they're gonna get their listens and their streams and all of that shit.
And probably you're gonna continue to give the people
shit. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm gonna go back and listen to that Nas shit again. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. It's a good cleanse of like bad hip hop. Listen to Nas.
Word.
It'll get you back on track.
Absolutely. You know what's funny?
What's that?
I be farting and making my you get mad at LMPs. She's like, no matter how many times you do it, I can't get used to it. It's disgusting. Yeah, you'll get over it.
Is it like the sound or the smell?
Both.
She'd be like, yo, you need to eat more vegetables, yo.
She's like, yo, you fucking stink. I'd be like, I love you too, baby.
Oh, shit.
Give a shit. She's like, I knew you were going to change. This ain't the Joey I met. Nah, it's me. I was just holding them shits in. I was running to the bathroom, farting in towels.
Oh man, poor towels. Poor towels.
Hey,
But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I feel you, bro. Fuck it.
you can't fart too soon in a relationship, bro.
No. You have them running out the door real quick.
Word.
Like, what the fuck?
Can't do that. You gotta time that. You gotta make sure they fucking love you first.
Facts.
They don't love you like, oh, that's my fucking nasty.
And if you outside, make sure you buy like some place that is known to stink. That way it just blend right in.
Or you walk off, let it go, and then pew, get the fuck out of there quick.
Ooh.
Speed walk the fuck out of there. Like, babe, go over there, meet me in the car. Or let her walk up ahead of you, like, yo, here, babe, take the keys. I gotta do something right quick. You just gotta come up with bullshit, bro.
You know, during that time, it's just like letting off shots. The bloating's down now. I'm good,
Bro.
Yeah. Yo, you're being on a date, bro, and like your stomach is gurgling. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's like,
word.
like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Word. Word.
I'm like, yo, you all right? Yeah, you know, like Mexican makes me my stomach gurgle and shit.
Like, damn, I'm hungry. That ain't hungry sound, motherfucker. That's fart sounds.
Nah, see,
I'm brewing farts.
I'm really hungry, so my stomach be talking like this.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
Yeah, man. This shit funny, man. I forgot what it was like to be in a relationship, like long-term relationships.
Yeah,
it's fun. I ain't gonna front. I give my lady that. She fun. We keep it fun. We keep it. We get on each other's nerves. She called me a pain in the ass. I say she's my pain in the ass. But man, this shit be fun.
it's supposed to be, right? Like, there's an element that should be fun when you with somebody.
Absolutely, man.
Like, it can't be all like serious and matter of fact. Like,
yeah, that shit trash. That shit whack, yo. I want to part of that shit. I want to be able to be my stupid, crazy self.
Go through the motions and shit. Like, nah, bruh.
Nah, let me be me. Let me be me.
At the end of the day, that's all you could ever be.
That's all I know how to be. I don't know how to fake the funk.
There's no fake funkers out here, half steppers,
none.
Any of that, tap dancers.
Not on this show at the moment.
Nope. Speaking of that,
what up?
It feels pretty damn good to be podding again, bro. Just want to say that.
It do.
Welcome back.
Word. Welcome back.
Fucking podding us, baby.
Seminar Boys edition.
Yes.
Another one.
Another one, DJ Khaled.
Oh, that's another drop I need.
Yes.
Another one.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yo, if we had that drop.
Another one. Yeah. Probably. I'll have it by next week.
You heard that, people.
Bruh, I had to work today. Tired.
Yeah.
And I got up later than I usually do.
So your sleep pattern's a little off.
Very.
So it's going to take a little time to get back into that rhythm.
Oh, bro, let me tell you something. I don't know if I told you about it, but we're going to talk about this shit on here.
All right.
So last week, Friday, I'm picking up passengers, right, on my bus.
Mm-hmm.
I work for, we call it like a gated community, right? And I drive the shuttle bus. So this some bitch gets on my bus. Mind you, when you get on the bus, the complex has IDs that shows that you're a tenant, right? Like they give you the ID for them. It has their logo on it.
Right.
When you get on the bus, outside of the complex, you have to show that ID. There's signs on the door that say it. Everybody fucking knows it. So I go to pick people up. 5 people get on my bus, and all 5 people have their ID out showing me as they boarding the bus. So all I'm saying is, all right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So here come number fucking 6. And he just walks on my bus, walks past. I'm like, hey, yo, excuse me, do you have your blank ID? I'm not gonna say the name of the complex.
Smart.
Do you have your blank ID? And he's like, wait, he just so happens to be black. So then he goes, I rode down here earlier on the bus. I said, I understand that, but I have to ask everybody for their ID. He was like, he didn't really want to do it, whatever. He opened his wallet. He pulls out his state ID. I'm like, nah, do you have your blank ID? Your insert complex name in blank. Do you have your blank ID? Because there's some people that slow out there. They're like, what the hell is a blank ID?
Or they might think you saying like a curse word.
Yeah, no. Do you have your blank ID? So then, again, he's huffing and puffing. He goes, searches his wallet. He pulls it out. He shows me. I said, all right. He goes, you happy now? Being a little fucking sarcastic prick. So you ain't gonna beat me in sarcasm. I said, yes, very much so. Thank you. Extra nice and shit, right? So he sat down, whatever. Get to the complex. People start exiting. Everybody's, all right, thank you. Have a nice day. I'm like, you're welcome. Have a great day. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Exchanging pleasantries with the people. And here come fucking number 6. Like, so just to clarify, I want to know why you asked me to see my ID. I'm like, well, because it's my job and everybody that boards the bus needs to show their ID. He's like, oh, because I'm just trying to make sure it wasn't because how I'm dressed or how I look. The fuck? This stupid motherfucker decided to pull a race card on me. On me. You stupid prick. No, I am the furthest thing from a fucking racist. He wanted to say, oh, because he dressed kind of, he had like jeans and I think he had like a polo shirt on.
Wow.
He had like some fucking sneakers on. Like, I get, and it was like the jeans were like rips and shit in it. So I guess you could consider it like kind of like hip hop.
Oh, wow.
Or urban. Urban. So he's, first of all, he's a stupid fuck that judged me and thinking I'm a fucking white boy.
Yep.
That's one. 2, he's thinking I'm a white boy that's fucking racist against black people, which is the furthest thing from the fucking truth. I grew up in the fucking projects. My brothers, the motherfuckers I call my brothers are black. My lady is black. Like, I'm more comfortable around black people than I am my own fucking white family, you stupid prick. And he had the audacity to fucking pull the race card on. I'm like, man. So once he said that shit, I'm like, all that, no, sir, yes, sir, no, all that shit went out the window. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, ain't nobody worried about how you dress or what you look like, bro. Go ahead with that shit. And he was like, nah, I'm saying, like, I'm like, no. I'm like, if you paid attention, everybody that got on the bus before you had their ID out. You got on and you didn't have your ID out. So that's why I asked you and I didn't ask them. I didn't need to ask them because they had their ID out.
Exactly.
He was like, I'm just trying to make sure. I'm like, nah, you good. You don't need to make sure. I already told you what it was. And then as people were getting on, and then he's like, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, it just felt some type of way because you asked me. I'm like, well, if you had your ID out. He's like, but I rode the bus down with you earlier. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I'm like, but the rule is when you get on at the complex, you don't need to show your ID.
Facts.
When you get on downtown and the 2 stops downtown to go back to the complex, you need to show your ID. The stupid fuck didn't want to realize it's a security measure. You know what I mean? We got to check the ID to make sure it's tenants getting on the bus, not random fucking people that we're allowing into this gated community that people pay millions of dollars for their fucking condos. God forbid I let somebody on from in the street, they mug somebody or some lady gets raped in the fucking complex.
They're gonna be like,
and then these bus drivers ain't doing their fucking job.
yep.
But then, so he got off. So he said some shit. I'm like, bro, I asked you for. I was polite. I asked you for your ID. Blah blah blah. And he was like, I was like, and then now you're trying to give me trouble. He's like, oh, I'm giving you trouble. I'm like, yeah. What are you doing? And he's like, oh, fuck you, fuck out of here. I said, all right, out of here. Like, I kind of like, I said that one under my breath. I ain't trying to lose my fucking job, right?
Right.
So he got off the
Smart.
bus. He went to the back, like towards the back of the bus. He came around the back. And I watched him in the mirror, and he's walking up towards the driver's side of the bus. So I'm like, I'm preparing for two things. I'm preparing for him to try to come and open my door so I can kick him in his fucking face. Or two, I'm preparing for him to go to my fucking boss because my boss is in the office straight ahead where I can see. And then I saw him walk past the bus, and I knew exactly what he was doing. So,
oh boy,
called my boss. I said, hey, I need to let you know I got into it with a customer or the passenger. He's on the way to the office right now. He gonna bitch. This is what happened. Blah, 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 blah. He tried to pull the race card. So my boss talked to him. When I came back, I went on lunch, talked to my boss, said, yo, what he said? He's like, nah, he just said, you know, what you told me, that he felt that you was trying to ask him because of the way he's dressed and how he looks. I'm like, and I looked at my boss. I'm like, yo, I'm the wrong one. He started laughing because he knows me.
He knows, yeah.
He knows everything about me. So he started laughing. He goes, yeah, I know. They're going to try it. They're going to fucking try it. He's like, yo, I had an Asian dude. My boss is black. He's like, I had an Asian dude when you was in DR. I was driving the bus because you was out. And an Asian dude tried to say that I discriminated against him because he's Asian. I'm like, man, yo, that shit just pissed me off, man. Like, of all the fucking things you could use the race card for, you want to pull that shit because I asked you to show me the ID when you didn't show me your ID, when you know it's the fucking rule to ride the bus?
Yeah.
How about you follow the rule and you won't get asked?
And he did have his card on him, right?
Yes, he did. Like I said in the story, he pulled out a state ID. I said, no, I need the blank ID. He searched, pulled out the blank ID. So it's not a matter if he had it or not. Oh, that's another thing he asked me. He said, oh, so if I didn't have my card on me, that means I can't ride the bus? I said, that's exactly what it means, sir. Oh, and that's when he got mad. So it's not a matter of he didn't have it and I didn't want to let, because so right now, like the printer's down and new tenants don't have their card because they can't print the cards. Some people lost them, so they got to get them reprinted. They can't print them because it's down. So my boss came to me a couple of weeks ago and said, listen, even though they're telling us we got to check the IDs, I mean, if people telling you that they lost them or that they knew, just let them ride. I'm like, say no more. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do my fucking job and I'm going to ask for the ID.
Yeah.
Even if they don't have it. And I explained this to my boss because when I asked him what happened, he told me, he goes, you know, Joe, since the ID, the printer's not working, you should just let them ride. I said, yo, I don't have a problem doing that. We had that conversation and I let them go. I was like, but when that printer starts working, we're going to have to start telling them ID or no ride.
Yeah.
So for the time being, I'm still asking for the ID. And when they tell me they don't have it, I use it as a teachable moment. All right, cool. You can ride, but I'm just letting you know when the printer start working, you get your ID, it's going to be, if you don't have your ID, you can't ride the bus.
Yeah.
So that way, when they get to that point, they already know Joe ain't going to let them ride if they ain't got that shit.
Right.
He's like, no, yeah, I understand. I bet.
And you could always remind them that, I'm keeping your best interest and safety in mind.
Man, I don't want to fucking talk to these pricks. I ain't gonna front, man. There's some good people up there, man. It's cool as fuck. I had a girl. She's like, I asked her for ID. She rolled down. When she came back, I asked for ID. She goes, oh, I rolled down. I said, I know. I just gotta ask everybody, ma'am. She goes, you know what? I completely understand. You asked me 1,000 times. I'll show you 1,000 times because you're just doing your job. I said, thank you. I appreciate you.
Was it that hard?
No.
Like
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro?
on some real shit.
Like, yo, this motherfucker literally knows you gotta show your ID. He tries to walk past when I ask for the ID. Now it's a race thing. The fuck is wrong with people, man? Like, this shit is ridiculous, bro.
And it waters down that argument for people
Yes.
that actually
Yes.
getting discriminated, racially.
Yes.
And it's like, bro, that or any other ones that are that are not racially motivated. And it's like, don't fuck it up doing the boy who cried wolf shit.
Absolutely. Bro. All right. So another thing. You have to wear a mask on the bus.
Yeah.
Anybody that comes on my bus, you gotta wear the mask.
Right.
Today, just today, white girl comes.
Whew.
Right? She comes up to my bus. I'm like, excuse me, do you have a mask? She goes, no, I don't have one. Do you have extra ones? I said, no. Like, I'm not providing fucking extra masks for people. What the fuck?
You got a little fucking box there. That's like,
fuck you.
Here.
Yeah, because everybody hands you everything, you little title prick. Fuck you. So, anyways, so she's like, oh, do you have an extra one? I said, no. And I gave it a look too, like, oh. She was like, oh, well, can I show you my card? And I'm used to dealing with ID cards all day. So I'm like, no, you don't got to show me your ID. You just show me when you come back. She's like, no, not my ID, my vaccination card. I'm like, oh, no, you got to have a mask to ride the bus, even if you're vaccinated.
So it's regardless of the
fuck that. Because if you do your fucking homework, anybody that's vaccinated can still catch corona. They can still spread it.
Yeah, so
it just makes it so that you don't die.
And anyway, the protocol to ride the bus is either whether you have it or not.
Just you got to wear a mask.
That's it.
You got to show your ID and you got to wear a mask.
It's
simple as that. So she goes, oh well, I don't have a mask. I'm like, I don't have any. She goes, so what does that mean? I can't ride. You telling me I can't ride? I said, that's exactly what I'm telling you. She looked at me like, I said, well, I never.
So she walked
the fuck off. Next person boarded the bus because they had a mask in. Well, it was at the complex. They didn't have to show me the ID. I went down. When I came back, that bitch was sitting at the fucking on the bench with a mask on, and she boarded. Didn't say shit to me.
Well, at least she learned and got her mask.
Exactly, but she didn't call some bullshit ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I'm tired of the bullshit, man. People are full of shit. I'm tired of people, man.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I'm all for, bro. Like, y'all already know, man. Like, when it comes to like racial injustice, I'm you know what side I'm on.
Yep.
But don't do this dumb shit. And you might want to know who the fuck you talking about before you pull that fucking card. Because anybody that know me, they're gonna laugh at your stupid ass.
That goes to what you were saying before, is people going off the look.
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's like, oh, it's a white boy right here.
Listen, man.
Like
they've always done that shit to me.
Yeah.
Bro, a lot of people fucking try to it's a white boy right here. Or this the punk ass white boy.
Yeah.
They try to talk to me how they wanna, and then I'll punch them in their fucking mouth, and they're like, oh shit, it's different. He different. Yeah, because I ain't fucking white. I'm Spanish, bitch. Latino.
Ooh.
Fuck out of here. I don't play that shit. Fuck out of here. Grew up in Montgomery Projects, Gunshot Towers. They know me, ask about me. Fuck, ain't no bitch made nigga over here. Fuck out of here. I hate that shit, but like that shit legit had me fucking hot. I was hot, son. Like, what? Me? You gonna put a race card on me? Get the fuck out of here. Stupid bitch.
People won't try it, bro. It sucks because that's how life is. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be that one or two people they're gonna try to do that.
And the sad shit is, like, there's literally people out there that's getting discriminated against because of their race.
Absolutely.
Like, real shit. Like, they do everything the right way and they still getting discriminated against because of the color of their skin.
Right.
And this stupid prick decided that he didn't want to show me his ID. And when I asked him for his ID, oh, now I'm discriminating. What? and you pull a race car. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Go kick rocks with fucking slippers on, bitch. Fuck you.
With the fresh pedicure.
With the fresh fucking petty.
Oh man. But that's what I'm saying is that nothing that you asked him to do was any different than anybody else. So where's the discrimination at?
Because he feels like I didn't ask the people before him.
Oh yeah.
And they were a mix of people. It was like, Indian, there was like Asian dude. It was like maybe like a white lady or something. Like it was different people. It was different. I'm gonna tell you that complex, that community is mixed as fuck.
Word.
Mixed. So I'm not dealing with just like a bunch of white people or just a bunch of Indians or a bunch of Asians. No, it's just mixed, completely mixed. Like, bro, that shit is crazy. There's a lot of and there's a lot of black folk that live in there. You know what I mean? So, and I deal with people every fucking day and nobody calls this bullshit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him in his head that me asking him to follow the rule is discrimination? How is that discrimination?
It's not. It's just that sometimes people want to be able to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And, God forbid, like, let's say if you wasn't doing your job and he was one of these people that was like a stick up, it would have been a robbery or rape. You know what I'm saying? And then you didn't do your job because you were like, let me be nice and not hurt anybody's feelings. Like, everybody knows what time it is. They get on this bus, they got to show the ID.
Everybody.
That's it.
That's why everybody that got on before him had it out. Here you go. They were just walking by. I didn't ask because they had it out.
Yeah.
Here you go. And they walked right by me. All right, thank you. The fuck? I asked everybody. I don't give a fuck. Young, old, black, white, Latino. I don't give a fuck. My job is to ask if you got ID. And you're lucky we letting you slide. But I gotta hear those two magic words, like those two magic phrases. Printers down,
new
or new. That's it. That's the only way you ride on my bus. Another thing, like they'll have people come visit them, right? Oh, just tell the bus driver that you're going to see me. No. Visitors have to ride with the tenant.
Mm-hmm.
The tenant has to be with them on board the bus. Unless they leaving from the complex to go downtown or whatever.
Yeah.
I won't, because I don't ask for ID. You can leave freely, but you better have the tenant with you when you come
back.
Come to the complex.
Right.
So the other day, lady comes. I think this is what's today? Today's Monday. Friday. Like this past Friday. Same day. The dude said I discriminated. Lady, I see her. She's like, oh, she waved me down. She comes over. She's like smiling. I'm like, oh, okay. So she gets on the bus. White lady. She had two people with her. So I'm like, how you doing? She goes, hi. I'm like, do you have your blank ID? I'm about to say the name of the place. Do you have your blank ID? And she goes, oh, no. She pulled, and she goes, well, she goes, oh, matter of fact, she said, oh, yeah. She pulled it up. She pulled a picture of it. And I was like, no. Do you have it on you?
Yeah.
She goes, oh, no. I don't live there. I'm going to the wedding that's happening. My friend, I'm like, nope. They got to be on the bus with you. She goes, no, but they told me. I said, I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter what they told you. The rule is the tenant has to be with you for you to ride the bus. And she's like, oh, but I don't care if you have the picture. I need that tenant with their ID. Sorry. So I can't
so
ride.
sorry.
She's like, so I can't ride. No, thank you. Made her get off. All three of them get the fuck off my bus, close the door, and pull the fuck off.
Deuces.
I'm not gonna lose my fucking job.
Nope. It's not worth it.
No. Today, some lady was like, I stopped. She was like, oh, can I ride the bus if I'm going to blank? I'm like, no. I'm like, the tenant has to ride with you. Yeah, but she told me she's gonna be no. But I said, listen, man, the rule is they have to ride with you. I cannot let you ride this bus without them here with you. Simple as that. She was like, oh, okay. Close the fucking door. Pull the fuck off. Leave me alone. Like, why do people gotta keep asking you when I tell them the fucking rule? Why they gotta keep going? I'm not gonna change my stance on it. I'm not gonna say, yeah, you know what? Fuck my livelihood. Come ride the bus.
Yeah, I mean, like if you didn't care, I guess why not? But
no, I give a fuck. I like my job.
There you go.
Pays pretty well.
That's what matters.
I'm okay. I'm not gonna. I got bills. Got a car note. Got rent.
Got bills to pay, ladies and gentlemen.
Got a lot of bills to pay. Got some more new bills that I got to pay.
Shit.
Got a whole woman I'm paying for. Anniversary coming up. Christmas. Earth Day. Valentine's. God damn. I'm about to disappear for a while. Come back afterwards. Like, hey, babe, you miss me? No, motherfucker. Where are my gifts?
See, what had happened was
I was a victim of the blip.
They stuck at the warehouse at
But yeah, man. I don't know, man. People
one thing I learned about people is that they always gonna have something to complain about or bitch about, bro.
Or do some stupid shit.
Word. So it's like no matter what you do,
You're fucked.
You're always gonna have that one person, bro.
Word. You're fucked. Gonna have to deal with it. Gonna have to put up with their bullshit.
But like you did, as long as you did what you had to do to keep your job, do shit the right way, fuck it.
Word, fuck them. I ain't gonna lose my job. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can be mad at me all y'all want. I ain't losing my fucking job just so you can ride the fucking bus. You know what? Get on the Montgomery West Side or call a fucking Uber.
Or
you live in this place that costs millions of dollars for a fucking studio. Call a fucking Uber. Or get a fucking car and a license. Or leave me the fuck alone.
You could walk too.
That too. It ain't but like a 15-minute walk from where I was picking y'all up to the complex. So kick a rockers.
That's funny.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I don't.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
But it fits.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So I'm done with my rant. I just wanted to get that shit out.
That was your grind your gears moment.
Word.
It's like, what really grinds my gears, man?
Word. We should have those movies. We should have like a grind your gears segment on this shit.
You should.
Why not?
Why not?
I'm just gonna be complaining about people all the time.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
'Cause I know a lot of people could relate to shit grinding their gears.
Bruh, I'm telling you, bro, like the last, I don't know, I'm gonna say last week or so, I just been like either in the bus or driving my car or just, and I noticed myself just saying the same, like pretty much it's the same phrase, but it's two different phrases over and over. I either say, "You fucking idiots," or "these fucking morons." That's all I say. Oh, look at this fucking idiot. Look at this fucking moron. That's all. I'm like, damn, I'm really saying that shit a lot.
Yep. When you drive in New Jersey, New York, you won't be saying that a lot.
Bro, then.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So, I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to bitch about. You got anything to bitch about, G? The dating scene, women? Anybody get on your nerves lately?
Yeah.
That's not a surprise.
Nah, but you know what?
What up?
It's just people in general. When how could I say this? All right. So let's say the dating scene, right?
Yeah.
How would you feel
Mm.
if you had plans?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, oh, I'm gonna see you on Saturday,
Okay.
and then Saturday comes, and then they dip off and do something else with their friends.
Shitty.
Yep.
Fucked up.
Then they'd be like, "Oh, my friend had an extra ticket to this festival and shit,"
So,
and I'm like, "Word."
well, that'll be the last time I speak to that person.
Word. So that's what I was saying. I'm like, like it's like, well, I wasn't really sure if he was gonna chill. Well, why not? I asked you, when are you free?
Mm-hmm.
You said Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, all right,
And
Saturday.
now you wasn't free.
Yeah,
You lied, bitch.
and
You played me, bitch.
and I asked in the morning. I'm like, so we still good to chill today, right? Because you never know, bro.
Yeah.
The bullshit is bound to happen, and lo and behold, my instinct was right. She's like, well, I'm on my way to like the festival because my friend. I'm like, what?
That's fucked up. Like, she couldn't even. She see. This is the problem, man. Why the fuck people can't have the decency to be like, all right, this ticket so just so happened to pop up, right? She had an extra ticket.
Right.
Why couldn't she hit you up and be a fucking adult and be like, hey, guy, so something came up. My friend, she got an extra ticket. She asked me to go. Would it be cool with you if we reschedule so I can go to, take this ticket and go with my friend? That's more respectable than
Yep.
you hitting them up and being like, oh yeah, well, I got this ticket. So I said, fuck you, basically, and I'm gonna go do this.
So if I didn't ask,
You would have been like, where the fuck is she?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Come on, people. Grow the fuck up, man. Grow the fuck up.
And these are grown women doing this.
They're not grown,
I
bro.
know.
They're fucking children mentally.
And these are the ones that's like talking about independent and doing this and doing that.
No.
No.
It's just lip service, bro.
Or when they have the opportunity, they talk about how there's not a lot of real men and they don't step up.
Bro, like, so I was on Facebook the other day, and this girl I know, never had anything with her. We were just cool people type shit. And she posted something. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But it was something to the effects like, oh, all men are cheaters type shit, right? Let's see.
Fuck out of here.
Let's see.
Actually, women cheat more than men, but that's another thing.
Word, they just lie about it better.
Yeah.
Okay, there it goes. Ain't no faithful men left up in the States anymore.
What?
Like, ain't no faithful men left in the States, United States anymore.
What?
So I kindly went on and I said, not true. And then she said, it's true. And then I responded and I said, you can't generalize all men for the actions of a few. I've been played more than a few. I've been played by more than a few women, but it wouldn't be right if I said some wild shit like all women are manipulative hoes.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm 1000% faithful to my lady.
There you go.
Maybe you just look past the guy who will be faithful to you. Bruh, I got nothing but loves and the likes on that shit.
That, you know what that deserves?
Dudes coming on like big facts. Like,
that deserves a fucking bomb drop, yo.
I got you.
Good shit.
Where's that?
And there goes her post up in smoke.
But it's true. Like, women look for the specific type. And I don't want to just generalize women. Men do it too.
Yeah.
Women do it. But people look for the specific type. Or they get caught up in maybe looks or money or whatever. Superficial bullshit. They get caught up in that shit. And then they get infatuated with these people and they start dealing with these people that yo, you know he's a piece of shit. He cheated on his ex. He cheated on his ex before her. You think he's not gonna fucking cheat on you? But you still fucking engage in a relationship with this motherfucker, being fucking naive and thinking that he's not gonna do it to you. No, bitch, he gonna do it to you too.
Word. You're
Like,
not special.
The fuck? But then there be real ass dudes out here, men that want to take care of them or want to be with them and respectful, mature men, and they don't get looked at because they looked at as thirsty and corny, and nah, he ain't. Or maybe
Regular.
maybe he's not their type, like physically. Maybe he's not a pretty boy. Maybe he don't got mad dough. Maybe whatever. But it's superficial shit, bro.
Yep.
Like it just like I can't see shit like that and not comment. But I don't go on and be disrespectful.
Nah, you even change up the voice and like with the intellectual shit.
Yeah, like, and she knows that I'm not gonna come on some disrespectful shit to her. We cool people,
right?
She know my sister. She know my family. Like we cool people and shit. So, nah, I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
like I did. Like, yo, maybe you look past the one that was gonna treat you right, or maybe you still looking past them because you looking for the stupid ass motherfucker that cheated on you.
Yeah.
The last like 3 boyfriends of hers cheated on her. It'd be all over her timeline. You know what I mean? Like maybe you should stop putting shit out there. Maybe you should have a little more self fucking respect, and maybe it won't be that bad.
Word.
Maybe you might be able to keep one that treats you right. Maybe you find one that treats you right.
It's like you said, you just gotta change what you're looking for a little bit.
Word, bro.
Like if this prototype A, and you keep getting the same results.
Listen, man. I'll tell you one thing. So I was joking around with my lady, right? So I was taking her home. She was staying in my crib for the weekend. So I was taking her home. And I'm like, all right, hey, get dressed. Gotta get you out of here before the side chick come over. Right? Joking with her. She knows my humor. We joke around. So she goes, yeah, I ain't going nowhere now. I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I kept with that joke, and she goes, you know what? I know you'll never do nothing to jeopardize our relationship. And that shit right there was like, she know me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that made me feel good. Like that she know that I would never do nothing to jeopardize her.
Trust.
Facts, bro. That's just a testament that there are good men out here. I'm one of them.
Bro, it's hard to find when you're not looking. Like you looking because everybody has their own idea of what good is, but if your idea of good is skewed and like you have some fucked up version of what good is, or you willing to sacrifice or make concessions to justify bad and make it good, then it's never going to turn out that way, bro.
Bro, you know how many times I see shit where like they like you said, they make excuses, right? Like, oh well, you see a motherfucker's character. You know how they're gonna react. You know how they're grimy. You know that. You see how they treat other people, right? But oh no, he will never do that. What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking insane?
I could change him, and
no,
he
man,
really
like,
loved me.
A motherfucker is gonna show you who they are. You gotta see it. You gotta see it, and when you see it, you gotta know to fucking walk away from it.
Facts.
But nah, they wanna not like, bro. Oh well, I love him. No, bitch. Your love is gonna get you fucking hurt right now.
Word.
Cause you loving the wrong motherfucker. You loving this fucking manipulative, cheating, womanizing, abusive, whatever else fucking bad titles out there. They love them ones. But they don't love the good guys.
Yeah. Because like you always say, they love projects.
Yeah.
And
not the projects I'm from.
No, they like to always change a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the last time a woman ever changed me was my mother when I was a baby. That's it. But it's true.
Okay.
But it's true. And that's the thing is like they're like in love with the idea of what you can be in their eyes and not for what you really are.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you're willing to get hurt, go through misery and pain, and waste your time.
Yeah.
Instead of, thinking like, you know what, let me be mature. Let me, all right. So it's a compromise, bro. Is there such thing as somebody that's gonna have everything you're looking for right off the rip?
Like, for example, I'm the first big dude my lady's ever been with. That's what she tells me.
Yeah.
Right? She made that compromise. Well, you know what? She hit the fucking jackpot. But for real, because I'm a good ass dude. I'm good as hell to my lady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I joke and I'm kid, but no, for real, I'm being fucking serious. She hit the jackpot when she got me because I'm good to her. And likewise, I hit the jackpot when I got her because she's good to me.
Yeah.
We get on each other's nerves. I love you too. I love you, baby. But you know what I mean? We hit the jackpot when we found each other.
But that's the thing. Like, let's say if she was superficial and she was like, you know what? He just a big nigga. I'm not gonna even give him the time of day.
Yeah. That's not my type. I don't really deal with big dudes.
And how many times did that happen every day?
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
But kudos to her for, you know what I'm saying, taking a chance.
You lucked out, baby. You got the right fat boy.
Nah, but and how many times, like, let's say big dudes in general may have gotten slighted just because of that.
But you know what? The bitches that slighted them, in reality, did them a fucking favor.
Right. I agree.
Did him a fucking favor. They saved him from a superficial bitch.
That's the right word, bro.
Word. Like, bro, like if I ain't gonna front. When I was younger, yes, I was kind of superficial with my shit.
Right.
I'll be real. You know what I mean? But as I got older, I realized, you know what? Like, there's more to a person than how they look.
Yep.
There's more to people, bro. Like, I'm lucky. My lady fine. That's why I said I hit the jackpot. But I've been there. I've been superficial, whatever, man. Like, but when you get older and you still like that, there's a fucking problem.
Yeah, there is.
You could get away with that shit being a teenager
Young
or in your
and
early
dumb.
20s. Yeah, you know what I mean? Young, stupid, whatever. When you get older, man, you need to fucking realize there's more to people than just their looks.
Grow up.
Word, grow the fuck up.
Like, we still like worried about if she got a fatty and all this shit.
Word.
And you like 40 and it's like, what? Like, you need more than that right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, the shit that people put an emphasis on and really care about.
Yeah.
Like when they're looking for a partner, it's like, why is your first criteria if she has a fat ass?
Yeah. That should not be.
How long do you like if you're looking for something serious?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. See, you hit it. If that's your fucking, that's the criteria for someone that you're interested in. How do you expect that to be long term? How do you expect something so superficial to lead to anything with substance?
Right.
Like, yeah, I get it. I'm a dude. I like a fat butt. I'm normally an ass guy. I like a girl with a fat booty. Whatever. You want to call me a fucking pig? Whatever.
Oink,
But
oink.
oink, motherfucking oink. I'm a man. I like women. But that's not the criteria to start a relationship off of.
Fuck no.
That's some shit to in the passing by, like, oh, she got a fat ass.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
but that's the thing. Like, let's say if that's what you base
Yeah.
it off of,
yeah.
then the next person that you see with a fat ass, that's where you're gonna gravitate to, because you're never gonna be satisfied in thinking of shit in those terms.
Yeah.
And that's the physical.
Yeah.
So even if it's not the fat ass, oh, look how good she look. If there's a girl out there that you think looks better,
like I mean, there's times where, you know what? Sometimes you just want to look at the physical, and maybe you just want to be physical with that one woman, with that chick. You want to hit it one time and bounce. Whatever. I'm not judging y'all for that, right? But how can you sit out here and be like a dude can't be out here talking about, yo, there ain't no real bitches out, there ain't no real women out here. These women are all bitches and all of that stupid shit, right? When all he think about when he see a woman is, oh, she got a fat ass or she got some big titties.
Word.
Like, bro, if you're only looking for the physical, how the fuck do you expect to find a good woman just off a fat ass?
Impossible.
Like, it's not gonna happen, bro. So don't sit here and complain about being fucking lonely and not having nobody when that's all you fucking looking at. Maybe if you fucking have a conversation with her and get to know her, maybe you might find some fucking common interest, and maybe, just maybe, a fucking relationship will fucking blossom.
Wow. What a breakthrough that was.
Was it? Like, it's not fucking rocket science.
Man.
Not rocket science, people.
That's what it is, bro. We're in a society that overcomplicates shit that should be simple.
I completely agree.
Every single day.
Word.
Like, because it's not rocket science.
It's not.
To spark a conversation, say hello. How you doing? Whatever the fuck it is that you say is a greeting or a conversation starter. Boom. See if you got chemistry here. You know what I'm saying? In your mind. And once you get that mind, everything else will follow, homeboy.
Word up.
And then over the test of time, like you could attest to, you'll see the character of her heart. You'll see like, oh, okay, this one is a keeper.
This one different.
Word up.
It's true. Very true.
And that is the difference, folks. Looks is almost like the initial attraction.
Yeah.
The heart, their personality, you know, how they love you, how you grow together, all that shit. That's what keeps you and keeps you guys together.
Word up. That's why I'm like I said before, I have fun with my lady. We enjoy each other. We get each other's jokes. Sometimes she don't get mine. And then she get mad at me and yell at me. But I still love her.
That's what's important.
Even though she's a pain in my ass. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this.
But you know what? You said something interesting earlier. You said you guys have fun.
Yeah, we do.
So
we do.
As long as you have trust, love, respect, and fun,
word.
Damn,
we'll be all right.
Be all right. Like that shit. It should be easy, right?
Bruh, like, nah, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, yo, for the longest time, I didn't have like long-term relationships, right? It was like quick shit. Like, and it wasn't even on my part. It was like, these bitches out here were crazy. Right? Because I'm still me. The same me I am now, it's the same me I was back then. I mean, I had my little ain't shit moment. I mean, but that was brief. But I'm like, yo, this shit is like, what the fuck was so complicated? It's like with my lady, it's just so, it's just easy.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess we're compatible. I guess it just seems so easy with us, right?
Yep.
Like me and her are just so easy together. And I'm thinking, man, I think back and I'm like, yo, what the fuck was so fucking hard about just being for me and anybody else that it didn't work? What the fuck was so hard? This is so easy.
Yeah.
But I guess it was because they weren't her. Like it was the compatibility was somewhere it was off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just wasn't easy. It was just, but I'm like, yo, this relationship shit, I don't know. I find it easy. Just be me. She's her. We butt heads here and there because we still learning each other.
Yep.
But I look at it like, God damn, bro. I'm like, we almost at our 1 year already. And that shit, it feels like it flew by. Think about that. Remember when I was going on a date with her and we were sitting here having a conversation, like, yeah, I'm about to go on a date with this chick.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And now look, we're about to hit a year. But it feels like it flew by, but it also, and me and her talk about this a lot. Like it's only gonna be a year next month, in October, right? End of October. But it feels like me and her known each other for years.
Yeah.
And that,
when the chemistry is good, that's how it feels.
it's crazy, bro. Like it boggles my mind sometimes, bro. Like, yo, how the fuck I'm a whole year into a relationship, like without realizing it? It's crazy, bro. With the same chick that I didn't even remember her name. I didn't even know her name before the first date.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah, I'll tell that story now because she know that story. So when we met, we was talking. I didn't ask her name. Right? I didn't ask her name, but but that goes back to our chemistry. We vibed so well from jump that it just slipped my mind to ask her name.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
That's normally one of the first things I ever ask somebody. Like, hey, so what's your name? Hi, I'm Joey. What's your name?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't ask her name. We just started vibing, we talking, whatever. So, we was talking for about a month or so before the first date. And like leading up to the first date, I'm like, oh, yo, guy. I don't know her name, bruh. He was like, what? I was like, I don't know. I felt like an asshole. Like, damn, I don't know her name. I'm like, I gotta figure out how to get her name before we go on the first date.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
So I started plotting and planning. So I tried to figure out, like, all right, where are we gonna go on the first date, right? So I asked her 3 favorite restaurants. She told me. I looked up the menus, found the cheapest one. I said, this is the one we're going to go to. Fellas, you could use that. So then.
Free game out here, bro.
So then I'm like, all right. I didn't want to do that because then it's like, then that's more intimate. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, nah. So I hit her up. I said, hey, for the first date, instead of going to the restaurant and going out to eat, would you like to do something fun? And I already had the idea in mind. I knew where I was going and I knew what I was going to do. And she goes, yeah, we could do something fun. I said, great. Now one of my old managers, when I worked in the mailroom, now he was working at Bowmore Lanes. He was a manager. So I said, all right, we could go to Bowmore Lanes and Chelsea Piers. She goes, okay, we could do that. That sounds fun. Let's go bowling. Yeah, they got bowling, laser tag, all this shit. All right, cool. So I called my manager. And I said, hey, yo, hey. He's like, what's up, bro? I said, yo, bro, I'm just letting you know. I got a date Saturday with some new chick. And You already know. He's like, yo, say no more, come through. I got you. All you got to pay for is like food and drink. I said, all right, bet. I said, but there's one more thing. He's like, what's up? I said, yo, I'm in a predicament. He's like, what's up? I said, so yo, I've been talking to Shorty for a while, for like a month or so, but I don't know her name, bro. He started laughing. He's like, yo, you ain't shit. And I'm like, nah, it ain't my fault. We've been vibing, man. We just been vibing and shit. And like, it slipped my mind to ask her. I said, so I got an idea. When I come through with her Saturday, don't even wait for me to introduce her to you. Just walk up to her, put your hand out, say, hi, I'm Aaron. What's your name? So when she say, I hear it and I know it already. He's like, say no more. I got you, bro. Bet. So I was here when I told him that, when I had that conversation with him.
Yeah.
And me and you was talking about this shit, and I told you I was gonna do that. And I went home and I started talking to her. And we, man, in the beginning, man, we used to talk on the phone for like 5-6 hours on some high school shit. And then as I'm getting her to talking, and she's talking about, oh yeah, when I was in the pandemic, I was just on Amazon buying shit left and right. I had to tell myself, Sandy, stop. I said, oh, she said her name.
There it is.
Bruh, I got the name and I didn't even have to use it. So I called Aaron like, hey, nix that. I got the name, bruh. But yeah, man. So, and now look, we're a whole year later.
That's what's up, man. That's sometimes you never know, bro.
Word up.
You just gotta
just go with it. Just
go with
be,
it, man.
Just be present, be mindful.
And you know what, too, bro? You can't always try to like make it so perfect and all
Not
this.
at all.
That's where some people fuck up.
Or
where like the conditions got to be perfect and this and this and this. Like you trying to control too much.
There's beauty in the imperfections, bro.
Facts.
There's beauty in that.
And you can't control every outcome.
Okay, so first date. So my lady, she's a little like, she's always worrying about stuff, right? She's a little worry sometimes. So, and I picked up on that in talking to her when we was talking or whatever before the first date. So so she could feel safe. Like, cause when we set up the first date, we're gonna go here, whatever. No, she's like, oh, you could pick me up around. We'll be there for 8, so I'll pick you up around 6:30, so we can get there for 8, whatever. She's like, all right, cool. And then I said, or if you're more comfortable, you can meet me there if you want.
There you go.
And she was like, yeah, on second thought, I'll meet you there. Cause she's like, I don't want this random dude I don't know too well coming to know where I live.
Right.
All right. So I knew that. So I was, but in the getting to know her process, I said, yo, what's your favorite flower? She said, I like red and white roses. I said, all right, cool. Duly noted. Put that in the back of the mind. So first date, I went, got red and white roses. And I wasn't picking her up from my house. So I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get her these roses. Because I'm not standing outside of fucking Chelsea Piers waiting for her with roses in my hand.
Word.
I'm not going to do that. I wasn't going to look like that guy.
Like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, nah. That would have made it a little awkward, I think. To be there when she got out of her Uber holding roses. Like, nah. So, we talking. It's the first time we showing them, like, on a date. And she's a little quiet, a little shy. So she's like, oh, well, you seem cool. You don't seem like a murderer. I'm like, trust me, I'm not. I can assure you I'm not. She's like, I will see. So whatever we had to date, whatever, it was cool. We start, like, she was a little shy, like I said. So I had to be extra funny with it and be extra grizz. And she kind of opened up a little bit more, you know what I mean? So as we're leaving, because we closed the place down. So as we're leaving, I said, so can I ask you a question? She goes, what? I said, would you be okay with me driving you home? She's like, well, yeah, I don't get the murderer vibe. So yeah, you could drive me home. So, but I was sitting here like, all right. My whole thing was I gotta get her these fucking roses.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I said, all right, cool. I'll drive you home. I'm like, I'm parked in the parking lot around the corner. We could walk up the block. Cool. So we walk up the block. The roses are sitting on the fucking passenger seat in the car. So I go, when they brought the car up, I open the door. I'm standing in front of the door so she can't see. Open it, boom, pull the roses out. When I turn around, I'm like, oh, here, these are for you. I surprised the shit out of her. She did not expect that at all whatsoever.
There you go.
I got the little kiss right on the corner of the mouth. She's like, I kissed you on the cheek. I'm like, nah, it was on the corner of the mouth. You kissed my lips, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, from that moment on, I was like, got her. She don't believe me, but I got her. Got her. And look, but that shit could have backfired completely.
Yep, it could have.
That could have backfired completely. And like, no, I want to take an Uber home. And I'm like, well, I got these roses, I guess. Like, how do I do it?
Wait here while I go get the roses.
Yeah, I'm going to walk down the block, get my car. And I got these roses for you. If you just wait, I could give them to you. It would have been weird.
Yeah, they'd be like,
I would have just had to chalk that L up. Like,
yeah,
these roses, chuck them. Like, it just worked. Like,
yo,
I didn't know how it was gonna work, but it worked.
Yeah, hey, that's what it's all about.
And what made it good was the imperfection of it.
Right.
Like, I couldn't plan it out perfectly. I couldn't. It was all like, all right, I'm just going with the flow here. Whatever happens, I'll adjust as I can and see how I can get it to happen. And I got it to happen. And
that's how life works.
Facts.
You can have all the plans that you want, have it down to the fucking finest detail, but shit is gonna happen.
And then that shit don't go not one way you expected it to go.
Exactly. And then how you gonna adjust?
You're not, because you plan for this specific plan.
Like the outcome that you wanted.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
So,
but what makes it different is if you have the ability to go with the flow and adapt to the change.
You gotta be able to adjust on the fly, guy.
Yeah. Well,
I guess we got the Poddin a little too much.
Yeah, that's what happens when you been on a little hiatus, but
feel like podding and talking and podding.
That's it, man.
Fucking Harry Potter today.
Yeah, shit.
Whatever. I guess we could wrap this one up, huh? Anything else you want to say? Want to fucking tell the people?
Yeah, I would say like, subscribe, fucking share, comment,
hit the little notification bell over there.
Ding.
All that shit. Or you can go to our Instagram at Poddin Us Podcast.
That's right.
And go into bio. Click on that little link that says Linktree, and then you can get to our YouTube, our Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all the other fucking links.
Or whatever favorite thing that you listen to
podcasts
on.
If you so feel inclined, you can give us $1 because we keep it a fucking buck.
Hey.
Guy, do the honor. Show him where it's at. Yeah.
Right there.
And that's another episode.
That's right.
Of the Poddin Us Podcast.
Gemini Boys Edition.
Word. Woo! So, one last thing. Just be at peace, people. Find your peace. No stress, no frustrations. Just find a way to enjoy life. On that note, we out. Peace and God bless.
Let's go.
Out.